makeup tutorial of Forest Fairy Goth today. I have no idea how it's going to go, what's going to happen, but we can try, can't we? So let's see if anybody turns up. There will be an edit of it in my channel later. Hi Sing! Hi Monochrome Moose! Thank you for watching what you've been up to today. Hi Rick! What you've been up to today. So I'm going to start with black eyeliner, or shall I start with, no I'm not. I'm going to start with the green eyeshadow first. I'm going to try and make myself into a gothic forest fairy. I'm going to have leaves and vines and things all on my face. Hopefully, if this goes right. So, gardening, all right. I hate gardening, it's really not my cup of tea. That isn't. So I'm going to start with some green eyeshadow. And this is from the Lashy Doodle set, which I got from the Gothic Beauty magazine. I like gardening, alright. I actually had a decent night's sleep last night for a change. Usually I'm awake for hours and hours every night. This time I had a decent night's sleep, which is unlike me. I've usually got 1,000 different things going on in my head, usually about absolute rubbish. This week I'm going to the Dracula exhibition. Oh, that'll be good. What day is that? I remember them talking about that when we were at Whitby last year. They were talking about that exhibition. Is it the one that's in Derby? Wednesday, when my friend visits from Worcester. Alright, that'll be good. So I've gone all round my eyelid there with 2 different shades of green eyeshadow. Derby, right. Now I'm going to go round the bottom of my eyes with green again. What the heck is this? I've got load of muck all over my hand. Where's this come from? Ugh, honestly, I'm covered in muck no matter what I do. Okay, so now I'm going to draw some leaves onto my face. I've got this green sparkly eyeliner there. I'm going to draw around my eyes first. So what did you do at the weekend? Anything exciting? Went to the 90s day club. It was good. Oh, that sounds great. Like a day disco, yeah? Was it a day disco? So I've gone all round my eyes there with a load of glitter eyeliner. I'm going to wait for it to dry and then do a second coat. 90s metal. Oh, right. So like 90s metal. So like Korn and all them sort of bands, was it? Is this camera near enough to me, do you think? Can't get much nearer than that. So I'm going to go around and do a second coat of green glitter eyeliner. They played the odd Goth song. So what ones did they play? My daughter has bought me, I don't know if you saw it in my channel, I did a short of a magazine that's out at the moment called the 200 Greatest Goth Albums. Well, I didn't buy it because it's £10 and I'm on a budget at the moment, but apparently my daughter has bought me it for my birthday, which is in about a week and a half's time. So I'm going to do a video or a short or something of that. So now I'm going to paint vines going down my face. Sisters in the Cult. Oh, right, that sounds good. So did you dance? This is very difficult to paint with, this eyeliner. It seems like nothing is coming out. Can you see anything there? So the other day I dyed my hair black and I rinsed it out till nothing came out, but then I woke up the next morning, my neck was completely blue and then my head was blue all around the edge and I had blue on the side of my nose. I looked like a Smurf, right? So I rinsed it out again the next day with shampoo. My God, the sludge that came out of my hair. And it's Manic Panic dye I use. Usually I use just like one that you can get from Boots or Superdrug. This was Manic Panic dye, and my God, was it sludgy and sticky and horrible. I won't be using that again. Horrible it was. This is really difficult to paint on your face with. I'm just doing a few of these and then I'll go on to a bit of darker colour. So what other makeup looks would you like me to try? Have you got anything else you'd like to see me trying on my face? So this is like a dark green eyeliner here, which I also got from the Gothic Beauty magazine. Who makes this one? Oh, no. Oh, I think this is the black one, isn't it? Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to go and get my green eyeliner. I've left it in the other thing. Do, 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 do. Right. Now we're cooking on gas. Oh, no one said anything. Are you still here? So this is the green eyeliner I got from the Gothic Beauty magazine, and it's made by Lashy Doodle, which is the same company that made the palette that I'm using with the green in it. And now I'm going to do some black edged leaves with this eyeliner here. And this is dark green eyeliner. So I'm going to do some leaves. Eating a Kit Kat. Oh, God. I'm trying to be really, really good at the moment because of Whitby. I don't want to look at the photos of me, and I presume there'll be loads because there was over 50 last year photos of me at Whitby. I don't want to look at them and think, oh my God, I look fat. So I'm going to try and be good now until at least another week. That just looks like wrinkles, doesn't it, from there? So let's do another like vine going down. So is that a 2-finger Kit Kat or a 4-finger Kit Kat? So there's a leaf here. I'm going to just draw the leaf in. Why do you always go like that when you're putting your eyeliner on? Strange. Hi Boston. Makeup is so pretty. I just stop and let you know. Oh, thank you. I'm just kind of ad-libbing, really. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make myself into like a forest fairy goth. And I'm kind of ad-libbing it. I've got no idea what I'm doing. But stick around if you must, if you can, because you never know. It might be all right when I've finished. Right. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. But there you go. What do you think of that so far? Rubbish. Hi Jenny. It's definitely giving forest fairy goth. You're doing a great job. Unfortunately, I can't stick around because I've got uni assignments. Oh, well, thank you for watching a little bit anyway. Please subscribe to my channel if you can, because it really helps me if you do. And what course are you doing at uni? Anything good? Hi Shadow Banter. I've just been talking to you, commented on your video. I'm just kind of ad-libbing here. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing here with this fairy goth. I'm doing like forest fairy goth, or hopefully I am. What do you think? Oh, mechanical engineering. That's nothing I know anything about, but good luck. I hope it goes well. If you'd have said something like event planning or something, which is what I do, it'd be all right. I'd have gone, yep, I can help you with that. But mechanical engineering, I'm afraid I know absolutely nothing about. But good luck with your course. Hope it goes well. Right. Drawing the leaf in there. I thought I'd stop by and say hey and chat for a bit. Well, that's good. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Boston. Thank you for watching for a little bit. You know how hard it is doing a makeup look on a live broadcast? Really hard. Right then. Drawing some more green. This palette I got from the Gothic Beauty magazine is really good. The colours in it are really vibrant. You don't need to put much on. Sometimes when you get an eyeshadow, it'll be, you'd have to put tons on before you can actually see anything. This one just goes on really easily. Probably don't come off very easily though. The one thing I hate about doing all this makeup is taking it off. It's really hard work. So who's still here? Or someone got, have you got fed up of me yet? So Shadow Banter, do you ever do any live broadcasts on your channel at all? Because if you want watch hours, that's the way forwards, I found. Anyone still here? Or I'm doing this to myself? I want to. I don't know if anybody would tune in. Ah, well, yes, they would, because that's the best way to find. What I do is I advertise the live stream before and put tags in, and then that's the best way to reach your goal, is to put like goth and things like that as a tag. Yeah. Right. I'm glad you're still here. Sing, thank you for watching. I'm making myself into a vine or something here. Can you actually see that? Let's put my glasses on. That's just a blur. Oh yeah, you can just about see it. Can you see it? I've done leaves and vines coming out of my eyes. So what should I add to it now? Some more glitter? Or should I add flower? I'm going to put green lips as well. I can see it. That's good. I'm going to be putting... Where did I put that? Yeah. Let's put some glitter. Some more glitter on. More glitter. You can never have enough glitter, can you? That goes on really hard, that. It's really difficult to do. So what else would I put? Would there be on a forest fairy goth, do you think? Should I put flowers on there? Some black flowers? I'll have to try it in some point, and glitter is always fun. I'm not sure about the fun word, but yeah. Flowers would be nice, okay? Let's finish daubing myself with glitter here. Right, now, flowers, eh? Right. I'm not sure if I'm very good at drawing flowers, but let's give it a go. So I'm going to do kind of, let's have a look, where should I put it? Here? Oh, that ain't turned out very well. Looking good, oh thank you. Right, So I don't know if anybody was, I know that you were here, Rick and Singh was here, I think. This morning I did a live broadcast of my cycling Monday cycling thing I always do. That's turned into a butterfly. Never mind, butterfly's good. Right. There we go, it's a butterfly on my face instead. So this morning I did my live broadcast of my bike ride, which I do the Monday bike social every week. And we had a right idiot on there. I had to actually block somebody this morning because he was a right Burke. It's only once before I've had to block somebody who's on the live stream, and that was when I was sat here one time. Some idiot was having a right go at me over the way I look. I had to block him as well. Well, I think it was a him, could have been a her, I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing about doing lives, is you're open to everybody and anybody acting like idiots. But you can block people. There we go, there's another butterfly there. Well, when I first left school, I did a makeup artist course, and then I worked as a makeup artist for a few years. So that's when it comes in handy to do stuff like this. There we go, another butterfly. Hi Robert, what you been up to today? Right, so I'll fill those in now. What shall I? I've got to stick to green really, haven't I? Or have I? What about a blue butterfly? Great gig last night. Was it Creeper or something you went to see? Yeah, Creeper. See, I am keeping track of what everyone's doing. So I'm really grateful to everybody that comes back to my channel every time that I do a live broadcast. I'm really grateful about that. So thank you. Even though I don't have a clue what I'm doing here, just making myself look like a complete idiot. That's what I'm doing. But never mind. So, how was it then? Was there a lot of people there? Oh, some of the people last night had some brilliant makeup. Oh, right. I bet they did. Yeah. This is supposed to be Gothic Forest Fairy, but I'm not sure what the heck I'm doing really. So was it busy? Was there loads of people there, or was it a small venue? Makeup inspired by the band. Ah, right. So, what makeup do Creeper have? I'll have to Google it in a minute and I'll have a look. Vampire. Ooh. That's coming up. I'm going to be doing vampire quite soon, actually. I'm going to look it up. Hold on. Switching the other phone on. Let's think about vampires as well. Right. switching on my other phone. So while that's warming up, I'll put some more glitter on my face. You can never have enough glitter, can you? So have you got a hangover this morning then, Robert? Did you have loads to drink last night? Sisters of Mercy fashion. So loads of people in like long black coats with hats and things. I don't drink anymore, so no. Oh, I don't either. I gave up drink in about 2017 or something like that. Yeah. I did spend £35 on a t-shirt. Ah, well that was okay. That's worth it. That's quite cheap for a gig t-shirt, to be honest. I suppose bands have to make money somehow. Yes, they do. Yeah. So now I'm doing just little dots. So if you want to watch this again, if you want to put yourself through watching me doing this again, I'll be doing like an edit of it on my channel, like how I did last week. I did an edit of Dead Riding Hood, which I did, so that if you want to copy it, you can. They have Patricia Morrison on their album of the first and last song. Oh, right, the first and last song. I like Patricia Morrison. So what's the next band you're off to see after that one? Love a bit of Patricia Morrison. Isn't she married to Dave Valian now, isn't she? Try to think what's this going to be like to get off. I suppose that if you were doing this for an event like Whitby or something, you would be able to actually sit in front of a big mirror and do it properly instead of just ad-libbing it like I am. Hi Sarah, wait a minute. Oh, I missed the comment. I'm seeing pink turns blue in May. Right, sounds good. Afternoon looking good despite not knowing what you're doing. Makeup wipes at the ready. Yes, yeah, and I've got these things that one of my crafters did for me now, like some crocheted shapes that you use to wipe up your makeup, and then you can put them in the washing machine. So we'll see how I get on with those. Right. Kind of what should I do next? Kind of Creeper are very inspired. Oh, I've missed something here. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, she is married to Dave Valian from The Damned. Thought she was. Creeper are very inspired by the music as well as the Hammer horror films. You can really see it in their look. I like a cleansing cloth. I got some from Primark. Well, sort of, but it's like a round flower what someone's crocheted, like a purple flower about that big, and you just put the makeup remover on and use it instead of using wipes. But sometimes a wipe is the only thing that can get this lot off your face. And like when I look in the mirror, it looks great, but then I look on there and it's just a blur. So what do you think so far? I was going to put blusher on with it, but I'll wipe that off if I put blusher on, won't I? So anyway, I'm going to do my lips now, green. So let's see what happens here. Oh, I was going to look up Creeper makeup. This person has just said they went to see Creeper last night. And I'm going to Google Creeper makeup because he said that the makeup is great. So let me have a look. Maybe I could copy that. I need to put my glasses on to see my phone because I can't see a blooming thing otherwise. Creeper band make up. There we go. Never listen to Creeper. You're doing great. Can't wait to see the final look. Oh, thanks. I'm dreading seeing the final look. Ah, right. Okay. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so very vampire-y, and they've got blood coming out of their mouths. So that's a picture of Creeper there. I don't know if you can see that. They're very vampire. They've got like sideburns coming here, all the black eyeliner and everything, and then blood coming out of their mouths. That can be done. So, and there's a Creeper vampire fan there. Can you see that? Picture of Susie in that lot. I don't know what she's doing there. Oh, very good. And there's a picture of them without their makeup on. I like her hair. Right. So did you stand at the back or at the front then, Robert? Are you a back stander or a front stander? Oh, right. They really like the Brighton audience. Good. Yeah. The first band on called Howland in the Madonna cover. It was so out of the blue. Oh. I love it when goth bands do like a gothy cover of something that's really not gothy. I used to have a CD actually of a load of goth bands doing stuff like the Spice Girls and Britney Spears. I don't know what happened to that. I lost it somewhere along the line. But that was a bit fun. Right, so green lips. Right. Oh my God. I think I got it for free off a magazine or something. I'm sure I bought a magazine and on the front was a CD with about 10 tracks on it of goth bands that had done covers of like with Britney. It was like Britney Spears and I definitely was Britney Spears on one of them. I'm sure the Spice Girls were on it as well, and they'd done all cover versions of it. And there's also another one I bought, which was a load of bands doing cover versions of Cure songs. And I bought the magazine just to get the CD. And apparently my daughter has bought me a magazine with, it's called 200 Greatest Goth Albums, and it's all out, it's in Asda and everywhere at the moment. And she's bought me that for my birthday. So I'll do a little video of me looking through that as well when I get it. Right. Oh, loads of comments. I do too. I love the Sisters of Mercy cover of Jolene. Yeah, that's good. They had a thing which said I had a picture with a vampire and it sucked. Right. Oh, you mean like you could stand there and have a picture taken next to something, I stood really close to the front. Yeah, I think that's got to be done when you're at a gig. Stand close to the front if you can. The only problem I've got with that is there's a venue round here. It's actually the UEA, Norwich. It's always boiling hot, unless it's just me. Every time I go there, I'm absolutely boiling. And if you're at the front, oh, I nearly thought I was going to pass out last time I went there. It was so hot. I can't stand near the front of the UEA. And it was November. It's not like it was boiling hot outside or anything. Right. I have a CD called Goth Oddities, and it's just goth bands doing David Bowie covers. Ah, okay. I haven't heard of that one. I'm not keen on David Bowie though. Oh, you're going to shoot me. Not keen on David Bowie. Alright, so green lips. What do you think of that? Gothzilla did a Britney Spears cover. Oh, maybe that's the one I heard. Is it Hit Me Baby One More Time? So now I'm going around the edge of the lips with some glitter eyeliner. Green glitter eyeliner I've got here. This reminds me of years ago, and I mean years ago, when I was a makeup artist. I went to London to do Midsummer Night's Dream, and I was doing them all as fairies and things, and I had rhinestones and things all stuck on their faces, and this was very like one of them, I think Titania. I did like a blue version of this with all vines and leaves coming down and flowers and, you know, butterflies and things, and then I did all rhinestones stuck on her face. That was many moons ago. I think I was about 20 or something when I did that. I did a lot of travelling to London to do theatre shows and photo shoots and things in them days. So being a makeup artist now is nothing like how it was in them days, because now they do all this contouring and stuff. We never did any of that. I don't know anything about that. So when I was a makeup artist, most of your bread and butter money, if you like, comes from doing weddings. So I do 3 or 4 weddings every week, and I'd be doing the bride mum, the bridesmaids, the flower girl sometimes, or anybody else that said yes they wanted their makeup done, and I used to charge them for it. And sometimes I used to do their nails as well and their hair. That's where your bread and butter comes from. And in the middle of that, you'll get a very interesting photo shoot or a theatre or something that want you to come and do it. Right then. So that feels really weird, but I've gone, hi there, no, I'm missing loads of comments, hold on. It was very hot last night. I didn't bring my leather jacket. Well, that's another thing about gigs in the winter. You have to put your coat on to go there, and then when you get there, you've either got to hold your coat or pay to have somebody hold it for you. Oh my god, so cool. Hi, Cat's Nightmare. Thank you for watching. When I walked back last night, it was windy but pleasant. So it's hit me baby one more time. Okay, hi there, Cat's Nightmare. So if anybody who's here who hasn't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel because it really helps me. I'm so close to 1,500 subscribers now, and to think this time last year I was moaning because I was only on something like 150 subscribers this time last year, and I was going, oh, it's never going to happen. Well, it did. It happened. So I stuck with it. I've worked really hard on this channel. I've done loads of research and loads of historical videos and everything. So just need a little bit more. That's all. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm not going now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming back all the time and watching my videos. That is really helpful to me for you to do that. The background is amazing. Oh, thank you. That's gradually moving out and out and out. I'm getting this. Oh, this fan is in the way. I don't know why there's a fan right here. Never mind. Maybe if I turn the camera around, you won't see it. There you go. Right. Loads of things on this wall that I've kind of collected along the way. Sally sent me that for Christmas. These were all from like Home Bargains and The Range and places like that when they had their Halloween stuff out. That was from the Gothic Beauty magazine. These were sent to me for free because there's a video coming up in my channel about me getting a letter from a vampire, and all these stickers here were in it. I bought that when I went to Whitby. I got that off Temu. That's a Cure patch. I think that was from Home Bargains or somewhere. Then I haven't gone very far to find. My friend Jane gave me that. Stay Weird. Yeah, loads and loads of stuff on the wall. You are doing brilliant with your channel. Thank you. Trying really hard. It's hard work. And I tell you what, it looks easy, but really it isn't, because you're sitting here like talking bollocks the whole time, and then you know, there's loads of filming, editing, researching. When I'm doing the historical video, I do loads of research, especially if I'm doing it about a person. I think it's a real responsibility to make sure you get your facts straight if you're doing it about a real person. Let's turn it back round. I know you got the fan in it again. But yeah, if it's about a real person, I do like to make sure that I've got all my facts straight. What's going on here? Right. The stinker from Creeper went to a wedding or a wedding in Brighton. I think you mean a wedding, not a wedding. Right, so what else can I put on my face? A load of stuff here. What about a bit of black in the middle of the green? I'm hoping to do the Vampire Pizza restaurant this Wednesday. That would be good. That's at Camden. Yeah? I'm going to go on the insides of my lips with black. Yeah, how's that? So that'd be good, won't it? What sort of pizza are you going to have? I did a video of Camden. If you look in my channel, there's a goth walking tour of Camden there. So I actually went in all of the shops and filmed them and ran the market. Sarah was there with me, if you're still here. Hello. And my husband Derek, he was there. I don't know if he's watching. Hello. So yeah, we did the goth walking tour of Camden. We went in that cyber punk or cyber goth place. That was weird, I tell you, very weird. So this is what I've done so far. Butterflies, leaves and vines. What else do you think I could do with it? And green eyeshadow. Is there anything else you think I could do? Let me have a look in the mirror. Yeah, wedding, not weeding. The other day, Star Raven was on my live stream asking if I'm going to do, she put the goth snog, and she meant snob. There's a new thing now called the goth snob tag. I'll be doing that in the next few days as well. So let's put something else on this butterfly. Just because I love scraping makeup off my face. Don't know what to put on it. I have to buy the tickets tomorrow to go to the cheapest train ticket. How much does it cost then to get to London from Brighton? And isn't there a bus? I'm sure there's a bus, isn't there? I suppose that would take all day though, wouldn't it? That's probably why. I mean, if I put green on this now, oh, red on this now, it's gonna spoil the whole look. I've looked at the pizza on their website and they look really good. Something spicy with chicken. Right. Sounds nice. So let's have a look at the pizzas on the Lost Souls pizza. I'm going to Google that now. Some shops don't let you do that, but I think they let Star film in one of the shops. Cyber Dog, that's it. That's the one. I contacted them all when I'm doing a town, and I'm gonna go in all the the gothy and the witchy type shops. I usually contact the shops beforehand and say I'm going to be coming on so and so date, and I'd like to film. Usually they say yes because that's a free advert for them. So the only one that didn't was where was I? I was in Bury St Edmunds. Yeah, I was in Bury St Edmunds, and there's a goth shop. There's a whole street of like unusual shops in Bury St Edmunds, and there was a gothy one, and I messaged her before and asked if I could come in and film, and she didn't answer me. So I went there and I went up to the counter and said, I'm making a film or a video for my channel, which is aimed at goths. Is it all right if I just film? And she didn't want me to film. So I said, oh, fine, you don't get a free advert then. Oh yeah, and there was another one in Ipswich. There was like a hippie type shop, And it's my own fault. On the door it did say no photographing, but I went in and I asked. I said, I'm making a video for YouTube and it's aimed at goths. They like this kind of thing. Is it all right if I make a video or just do a few seconds of video in your shop? And he went, no, you're not doing that. So I went, that's fine, I'm off. So Lost Souls Pizza. Let's have a look at the images. Oh, look at that. It's making me feel hungry. Looking at that. Oh, the stars on the top of them and everything. Yeah, very good. So that's obviously not burnt, is it? That's a black pizza, yeah? That's the kind of pizzas I make, that is. But they're burnt, usually. Oh yeah, the black pizza, look. The alternative gothy pizza. And it's black. Yeah. Looks nice. Wouldn't mind going there, actually. Anyway, where am I up to? There used to be a cyber dog in Brighton, but I never went to it. There was always someone dancing on a podium. Yeah, there was 2 people dancing on podiums when we went there, and really loud music. And it just goes down and down and down, loads of escalators. It doesn't look very big from the outside, but when you get in there, it's really big. About 3-4 hours. Oh dear. Yes, very bad. The coach takes 4 hours one way to get to London from here. And that's about how long it takes on a coach from here, I think. It takes about 2.5 hours to get there on the train, but then it takes about 4 or 5 hours if you go in by bus. I'm going to get a bus from Victoria so I don't have to go on the underground. It's going to take half an hour. I'll get on the pizza place by 5 when it opens. Yeah, I don't like going on the underground. In London. I prefer to use the bus. I like to know where I am and what I'm doing and where I'm going. Yeah. I actually thought I was coming down with a cold yesterday. I had a really bad throat and I ached everywhere, and I thought, oh great. So the last thing I need is to have a stinking cold for Whitby. But I took a couple of painkillers and it went. So I don't know what that was. You like a sardine? Why? Oh, right. I thought you said I thought you meant I'm like a sardine. Yeah, in the underground, yes. In the underground, very cramped. Right, yeah. When we came out of, we went to see The Cure at Hyde Park a few years ago. And when we came out, there was a great big queue for the bus, a great big queue for the underground and everything. We managed to get on a bus, which was probably should have been about a 10 or 15 minute ride to the hotel. And they kept on, it was boiling hot. It was like August and it was boiling hot. And we got on the bus and he kept on letting more and more and more and more people on this bus. And we were literally stood like this in the bus. And he kept coming on the loudspeaker saying, move down the bus. And I'm like, where do you want us to move to? There's no room. And in the end, we just got off and thought, I'm just going to walk. It was just impossible. But it's impossible. London is sadly not as an alternative as it used to be. No, and Camden certainly isn't as gothy as it used to be. There are still some goth shops around and some gothy market stalls, definitely, but not as good as it used to be, no. But there's all, if you look in my channel, please watch. There's a walking tour of Camden in there, and it was done about this time last year. So I went in all Say, and there was a couple of market stalls. I went in Cyberdog, Lost Souls Pizza, I think there was a coffee shop or something that we went in. Lots of different places for goths anyway. There was a bar, we went into Devonshire Arms, and yeah, that's all in there in the channel. Camden Market has already gone downhill. Yeah, because years ago when I lived in London, because I was a makeup artist, I used to go to Camden quite a lot, and it was all little lanes and loads of really great independent shops. There's still some independent little stalls there, but they're not as good as what it used to be. Dark Side and Dark Angel don't seem to be there anymore. And there used to be a shop years ago, maybe it's still there and I missed it, called the Fairy Goth Mother. Is that still there? That's me. No, Fairy Goth Mother. Zombie Punk is a pest, yes. I liked Dark Side. Don't think that's there anymore. I'm going to Google it. Let's have a look. Dark Side Alternative Clothing. Oh, it is still there according to the... Oh no, it's temporarily closed. Yeah. I don't know what they mean by temporarily closed. Right. Okay. Fairy Goth Mother long gone. Tainted Prince is still there. Yep, Tainted Prince was in my video as well of Goth Camden, if you have a look. So if you like, when I finish this live stream, I'll find the link and I'll put it in my posts for you to have a look at. And you can watch it before tomorrow. Or before Wednesday when you go there. Dark Side is just a boring shop now, no alternative clothing. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm sure I didn't see that when I went there in May last year. Dark Angel is closed. I'd love to open a goth shop in Lowestoft, but I don't think there's a call for it, because I think there's probably only about 10 goths in Lowestoft, maybe. Having said that, when I have my goth markets on, we get loads of people turn up, but they come from a long way to come and see it. So, just putting my makeup brushes back where they were. Tainted Prince expensive, but very good quality. Yes, it is. Bang Bang Chicken Man is still here. Okay. I like the Great Goth in Whitby. Yep, I'm going to be going there. And I'm making loads of videos when I go to Whitby. I think I'm just going to strap my phone to my eye and just carry on. On the Friday, I'm going to walk around and we're going to do Thrifting for Goth in Whitby video. And there's going to be a whole video of the whole weekend. There's going to be a hotel review, and little shorts of like me eating a black ice cream, things like that as well. I don't know if there's any 4G or 5G there, because there wasn't last time we went, But if there is, I'll be doing a live, like I'll be just sit on a bench and do a live stream of people walking past as well. So, but that all depends on if there's any mobile internet there to do it with, because there wasn't last time I went. It was rubbish. So I don't know if you can see in my hair here. There's some, call it fairy hair. I've got like sparkly streaks in my hair now. Can you see them? So I did my hair black the other day, and now this got this in here, like red sparkly streaks. But they're all coming out, so I have to do them again. I got a mesh shirt. Oh, sounds good. I've got a mesh top. It's not kind of like, you know, like what do you call it? I forgot. I'm going blank. I've gone blank. It's not mesh. It's like a net top. Eat that black ice cream. Yep. So there's only another 10 days. Not that I'm counting the time out or anything. So we're going on the train to Whitby from here, which actually doesn't take as long as I thought. It's going to take about 4 or 5 hours to get there on the train, which is not too bad. That's presuming there's going to be no delays or, you know, getting to the station late, so you've got to wait for the next one, which is why I'm going on a Thursday, so I'm not missing anything. Wonder if I could make black ice cream at home. Maybe. You've got to mix in charcoal with it or something. Let me have a look. That's actually a good idea, actually. If you had an ice cream maker, could you make your own black ice cream? Do you think? Can you make black ice cream? What do you think? Is it going to be a yes? Yes, you can make black ice cream at home using activated charcoal, food grade, or black cocoa powder. It's commonly made by blending heavy cream, milk, sugar, and vanilla with 1 to 3 tablespoons of charcoal or cocoa, then churning it in an ice cream maker or do a no churn method. Some recipes use black sesame paste or squid ink for colour, but they change the flavour. I should think the squid ink one tastes like fish. But yeah, activated charcoal, that's what you need. Do you think that can be done? Have you got an ice cream maker? It can be done with activated charcoal or food colouring. How hard is it to get activated charcoal? Would I have to go to a Whole Food shop? No, you want me to Google that, yeah? How do I buy activated charcoal? This is some unusual goth content we've got here. How do I buy activated charcoal? Here we go. Oh, you can buy it on eBay. There you go. £3.39 for a bag of it on eBay. Or there's another one, £4.49. £2.39. Amazon, £3.54. Yeah, it's quite easy to buy and looks quite cheap. So is it a different one for food than it is for, I'm presuming this is for soaps and things. Oh, you have to buy food grade activated charcoal. Sometimes it's so you can make black soap and stuff. So don't buy that one. And you can buy it on Amazon or Whole Foods online or a shop called Special Ingredients. So there you go. Right. Oh, there's been lots of comments. My friend tried to get squid ink once and she had to give up. Couldn't find any. Cosmic Monday. Hi, Eastern Coach Works. What you been up to today? Cosmic Monday greetings. Squid ink is quite hard to find. Yeah, probably. So, hi, Born to Lose. Thank you for coming back. Luckily, we haven't got any idiots on my live stream this time like we had this morning. Tastes fishy, and unfortunately I do not. I have a fridge. Okay. Right. I've got an ice cream maker, but I haven't used it for absolutely ages and ages. How was the car boot? I was leaving around 12, but checked to see what time it finished, and it's finished between 12 and 1 and starts to wind down. I didn't go to the car boot. I'll explain why in a minute. Once I know an American couple who had an ice cream maker machine. You had to turn a handle. Ah. So hi, Born to Lose. Thank you for coming back. I've done this live stream here of me doing this gothic forest fairy makeup, but after this I'm going to be editing it down to make a video if you wanted to watch it. So I didn't go to the car boot because the night before I had hardly any sleep. I suffer with insomnia sometimes, and when it hits me I'm awake. I was awake till about 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we had to get up at 6 to get there for the time it opened. And I just woke up, the alarm went off. I went, I can't be bothered, I don't want to go. So we'll go another time. So, right, so I miss going to car boots. Well, there's two other ones around here. There's the Kensington one and the Corton. Get your cups. The Kensington one and the Corton one, so I can go to them. I need a couple of tablespoons. Probably, yeah, not much. It's probably there's a recipe somewhere. Hi, Susanna. Thank you for coming. It's great for detoxing. Yeah, because it makes you want to go to the toilet. That's why. You eat a black ice cream at Whitby and never be more than 2 paces from a toilet at any time. I can tell you that now. I suffer with insomnia too. I know we are supposed to be creatures of the night, but I need sleep. Yes, yeah. I don't get it all the time. But sometimes I'll go like 4 or 5 nights with hardly any sleep. And then I'll get one night when I get a load of really good deep sleep. And it seems to make up for the 4 nights of no sleep. And then I'll have 4 nights of no sleep again. And it's like that. I'll get one really good night, which seems to really help. So last night I had a really good night's sleep. And then tonight I'll probably have to pay for it. But, right, so Susanna, you missed me doing this. So I'm going to be I'm going to put this video onto my phone, and then I'm going to edit out all of this and make a makeup tutorial video of the forest fairy. So I just popped on to say hi. I'm actually recording at the moment. Better get back to it then. Kirk, hope you sleep well. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good recording. There's no rhyme or reason to my sleep pattern either. No, I know. This thing, I'm always thinking about loads of stuff, and you think, why am I keeping myself awake thinking about this? Yeah, so there's no rhyme or reason for it. Creative mood today. I have only worked and just prepped for tomorrow. So what are you doing tomorrow? Are you making a video tomorrow? Yeah, I think I've got it. I've put it on my, so it notifies me of when you've made the video. How much activated charcoal for an ice cream? Working because I'm back at work. So does that mean you feel better? So to make a batch of homemade ice cream, black, you need 1 to 4 tablespoons of food grade activated charcoal powder. There we go. So I just now saw, can you make black ice cubes? Yeah, you can actually make black ice cubes as well with it. Deary me. There we go. And you can make it glow in the dark. Mix tonic water containing quinine with black food colouring to create cubes that glow in the dark. Well, you learn something every day, didn't you? Oh, right, hold on. Have a lovely evening. I will catch up later. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice evening. At least good enough to survive work, but my voice is crap. Oh dear. I slept like a log after creeper gig. Oh. So what time did you get home? Was it really late? But that's interesting, isn't it? You can make glow in the dark black ice cubes. Never knew that was a thing. Well, I've got an itch under my nose. So, do you think there's anything else I could do to this? We've got a butterfly, leaves, vines. What else do you think I could do? Not sure I'd love to eat stuff that glows in the dark. No. I wonder if it glows in the dark when it comes out the other end as well. Do you think? Yeah. So on Wednesday, I'm going to do another live broadcast, and I'm going to be talking about a really contentious issue, which is it goth or not to dress up so you can have your picture taken at events? So Whitby or anywhere else, is it not goth or not goth to dress up and have your picture taken at events? So if you look in my channel, I've done a post and I'm asking for people to comment on it so that I can talk about it on Wednesday. And I put it on my Facebook about 3 or 4 days ago, and I've had absolutely loads of comments from people saying that. So there's going to be a really good broadcast on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, but also I'll be making that into a video as well. Does the activated charcoal come in tablets or in a powder? It's a powder. It's a bag of powder about that big if you buy it on eBay. Goths have always done that. Why should it be something else? Well, exactly. There's something tickling my nose here. What the heck is it? Yes, Goths have always done that, but there are loads of people at the moment saying that it is not goth if you want to have your picture taken. If you want to dress up and have your picture taken, you are not a real goth, apparently. I might be out at time with my friends, so I have to catch up on it. That's fine. I'm not expecting everybody to be able to watch me all the time, but if you can watch it afterwards, that's fine. Or if you want to make a comment, if you look in my channel, there's a post that I'm collecting comments for me to read. I'm not going to be reading your name out with it, don't worry. About 10:30, so not too late. Oh, that's good. Was it a sit-down gig or a stand-up gig? Sometimes it feels like people try to find a new excuse to cancel others. Photos have always been taken. Just look at all the pics from Batcave. Well, you've got a point there. There was loads of pictures taken at the Batcave, wasn't there? Yes. And also there's a bit of a contradiction there, because people are saying if you don't dress up goth, you're not a real goth. And then there's other people saying if you dress up goth and have your picture taken, you're not a real goth. So what is it? One or the other? Gatekeeping is going way too far. Yes, it sure is. Posing for a picture versus being a poser. I don't think there's anything wrong with posing for a picture. Yeah, exactly. I've had I put a post on Facebook the other day saying that I'm the one organising I'm organising an event at the Whitby Gothic Gathering, which is when they all go under the meet up under the whalebones, and all content creators and photographers are welcome. That is what I'm organising for them. And I had a band called Orpheus screenshot my post and say, is this what Whitby has become, a content creator festival? Well, there's loads and loads of videos on YouTube of Whitby Goth weekends going right back to the first one, and you're saying nobody watches them? Right, I bet he's watched one of them. And the thing is as well, when you look at the pictures, there's people saying they don't want to have their picture taken at Whitby. Well, when you look at their pictures, you go, yeah, if I look that, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't want my picture taken either. These people think you must dress that way all the time. Probably never work. It's ridiculous to expect somebody to dress alternatively all the time. Oh, yeah. Well, I dress goth all the time, but on different levels, which is something I'll say. Looking good, Jenny. Oh, hi, Balthazar. I haven't seen you for ages. I thought you'd given up on me. What you been up to? One thing, if they said people should ask before taking pics, not for granted. Or want to be in the pics. Yeah, usually people will ask you first if you want your picture taken. So it's fine as long as they ask. I can't dress goth at work. Yeah, that's fine. Not everybody can dress goth all the time, can they? For me, it's more about values than anything else. People who dress, they have like, but if they have the values, that's what matters. I was level 2 on Saturday. Good. Hiya, no, you're stuck with me until I push up my daisies because there's been having migraines and cluster headaches. Oh no, sorry to hear that. So have they gone now? I hope, and I know people that can everything about good about goth and love the music, but they have never dressed goth. Right, so here we go. This is the goth debate. Are you a goth if you don't dress goth, but you listen to the music, and vice versa? Are you still a goth if you dress goth but never listen to the music? A lot of the people on Sunday were dressed up to their what? Hold on. To the T's. Yeah. I feel a bit better today, thanks. Oh, good. That's good. Actually, I've got a really bright light shining right in my face over there, and that is giving me a bit of a headache. So, you've actually missed the makeup tutorial, Baltazar. So don't worry if you want to do this on yourself when you finish watching here. I'll be putting this video on my phone and editing it down into a makeup tutorial. So if you want to put butterflies and flowers and things on your face afterwards, you can. I think the minimum should be the music at least. For clothes and everything else is self-expression. Oh, gutted, I've been looking for a new look. Ah, right, okay, well here you go. If you're not a fan of goth music, then I can't imagine you would be a fan of the music inverse subculture. It's kind of being on a club for dogs but not liking dogs. Okay. What's happened here? I think a lot of people on the internet who like the aesthetic perhaps don't know about the music, maybe. Right. There's a bloke on the Facebook post saying that the last straw for him was when he's got a couple of friends that are mad on ABBA. They've never dressed goth ever in their lives. They hired a couple of gothy outfits and went to the goth weekend pretending that they were goths, and he said that was the last straw for him. Well, you do get people like that. Are you saying that, like, people that go to like sci-fi conventions and dress up as Chewbacca or somebody out of Doctor Who, are you saying that they should dress like that all the time? Or are you saying, you know, they're gatekeeping because they're not dressed up like that all the time? Today I read that Mark Smith hates Morrissey. He's gone up further in my estimation. Who's Mark Smith? Hi, Fennec. What you been up to today? And sometimes the newer looks clash with the older subcultures. I like some goth and metal people look the similar way, but we don't listen to the same music. Oh, Robert Smith, not Mark Smith. Robert Smith. Yeah, he doesn't like Morrissey. Well, he's never actually publicly said that he doesn't like Morrissey. That's just a presumption. So I presume he doesn't. Yeah. Posers annoy me too. So will you say I'm a poser then? Because when I go to Whitby in a week and a half's time, I'm going to spend 2 days dressed as Dead Riding Hood, and then 2 days dressed as Victorian Batkeeper. And am I a poser? No, but they are passionate about what they do. I'd say people who go to Whitby and are not part of the subculture but dress that way are just taking a mick. I don't like Morrissey either, but Robert said that in many interviews. Okay, I've never heard him say that. Maybe I missed it. There's a presumption that Robert Smith doesn't like Susie and the Banshees either, but he's never actually said it in public, as far as I know. Going to see if I can find one for you later. Okay. I thought I'd watched every Robert Smith interview there has ever been, but obviously not. Robert was in her band. Yes, he was. Yeah, that was the best era of Susie and the Banshees. Swimming Horses. Robert Smith wrote that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Morrissey doesn't like Morrissey. No, exactly. Probably doesn't like himself. He cancelled a load of his gigs, didn't he, recently? There was loads of people all booked in to see him, and he cancelled them all. I've never met Susie Sue, but apparently Robert Smith found her kind of hard to work with. She looks hard to work with. Yeah. Budgie as a drummer in Spellbound was the best time of Susie and the Banshees. Spellbound's a good track, yes. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like to meet Susie Sue. Never really liked her that much. I mean, I like a few of their songs, like Swimming Horses, Dear Prudence, Spellbound, and Christine. I like that one. But I've never really liked her that much. She looks to me like she stinks. So she looks like she could do with a good wash. That's to me what she looks like. I really like the whimsy goth look. I think this is probably something whimsy gothy I've done here. That's a really good look to me. Lots of crocheted coloured tops and things like that. Like this. This is a crocheted top. Can't remember where I bought this from though. I've had it ages. I heard great remix of Nothing Lasts Forever. Called the Cosmic Remix or something like that it's called. So is that Echo and the Bunnymen? I'd love to meet her. I love the discussion people have about her wearing sports shoes on stage nowadays. Some people don't think that's goth. To be our discussion together even more. I reckon she wore those sports shoes because she wanted a comfortable pair of shoes to dance around in on stage. You can't wear high heels or big boots or something like that if you're going to do that much dancing around on stage. She wanted a comfortable pair of shoes, and you can't blame her really, because the worst thing in the world for me is having feet. If my feet hurt, it spoilt the whole gig or the whole holiday or whatever it is I'm doing at the time. If my feet are killing me, then it's all spoilt. I've got to have comfortable feet. The Cure song, but Echo and the Bunnymen are cool. Right. Okay, I'll miss that as well then. They don't understand that when many of us get older, the shoes we used when we were younger don't work if we still survive, if we will survive the night. Yes. Ah, absolutely nothing wrong worse for me than having my feet hurting. And when I go to Whitby, I ain't wearing any type of gothy shoe or anything. I'm going to be wearing a comfortable pair of plimsolls, because all the climbing stairs, the cobble streets and everything, and load of walking, I want a pair of comfortable shoes. Echo and the Bunnymen are playing in Brighton, but they are so expensive I might have to give. Are they? Right, okay. He cancelled a load of gigs recently as well, didn't he? That's why I wear Doc Martens or DC shoes, like wearing clothes on your feet. She never really identified as a goth, so I don't think she cares. Yep. Loads of bands that are goth don't say that they are. They don't admit that they're goths. So better be comfortable than looking cool. Well, I've got a pair of like black plimsoll pump things, so I'd rather just wear those and be comfortable. We always do loads of walking. There's loads of stairs, loads of cobble streets and things there. I want comfortable feet. So how long do you think it's going to take me to take this lot off my face? I think it's going to take ages and ages. She looked like a Greek goddess, rather than a Gothic siren. Yeah, maybe. You can make comfy shoes goth too. Just people try to do that as a change. Well, exactly. You could stick bats onto them or get some unusual laces. He gets drunk on stage too much. Oh, what, the bloke from Echo and the Bunnymen? Just check the song. It was Nothing Is Forever. See? Nothing Is Forever, yes. That's why I haven't heard of it. It's called Nothing Is Forever. Yep. You know, I've liked The Cure since about 1984 or something. My favourite band since 1984. No diverse at all. The Cure, all that time. So when I go and see them in August, I'm going all the way to Manchester to see them from Lowestoft. I'll be doing a video of it as well for my channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you're just passing through and looking, please subscribe to my channel. I do 4 live broadcasts every week now, and also at least 1 long form video, and I do shorts and I do posts. And you can also follow me on Instagram. It's Oh My Goth Jenny on Instagram, and on Facebook I have a group called Oh My Goth as well, which you can all welcome to join. 30 minutes. What is? Oh, so tomorrow, let's talk about what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got one of my markets on in Lowestoft, and it's at the Victoria Hotel, and it's going to be a mind, body, spirit and craft fair tomorrow. So I've got tarot readers, spiritualist reader, people selling their crafts, things like crystals and herbs and all of that there tomorrow. And it's at the Victoria Hotel, starts at 11 o'clock and finishes at 3 o'clock. And would you like to see a video of that or not? Or not, you know, would you like me to make a video of my fair tomorrow? So you're a cure head. Yes, I am. Yep. There's a few gothy stalls there as well. I'd like to see a video of it. Okay, I'll make a video of it then. Might live stream as well, we'll see. Yes, please. Okay. And then on Saturday, I've got another market on in Lowestoft. That's another mind, body and spirit fair. And that one is at the Hatfield Hotel on Lowestoft Seafront. And that one is also 11 till 3. I saw a video from the 89 where some people were calling themselves cure heads. Yep. Don't most people work during those hours? Yes, but on a Tuesday they have like an elderly club, like an old person's social club, come to the Victoria Hotel. So I'm hoping that, and apparently there's about 150 of them all turn up. So I'm hoping they'll all come and look at the stalls. I'm only doing one Tuesday one, that's it. Usually after that they're all Saturdays. The Goth one is going to be the 23rd of May, which is the day after World Goth Day. And that is at the Hatfield Hotel. I've got a Goth market on that day, and I'm definitely going to be making a video of that. So, and there's also another one in October and then another one in December, Goth markets. Just wondering, because I usually do stuff during the working days myself. I can't usually do stuff during the working day. Well, this one I'm doing tomorrow is aimed at the people who go to a social club there on a Tuesday. So hopefully they'll all come and have a look. There's a lot of unemployed people in Lowestoft who want something to do as well on a Tuesday. Unfortunately, not everybody's got work at the moment. Do they have the black ice cream at Whitby when it's not Goth weekend? Yes, I think they do. I emailed them and asked whether they have the black ice cream during the Whitby Coffee Gathering this year, and they answered me and said they have it on all year. Plus tourists have all year round pretty much. Yes. Yeah, there are people on holiday in Lowestoft all year. So hopefully there'll be a lot of people tomorrow walking up Lowestoft Seafront who are on holiday and like to visit the fair. So what about you, Balthazar? Are you going to be coming? Yeah, I reckon if my head is okay. Okay. So are you going to be wearing your crown so I can recognise you? Do you know what? I might actually be wearing a crown. Fingers crossed. Gonna do little things and then find that video with Robert Smith. Have a wonderful evening, Jenny. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice evening. And I look forward to seeing your video when you do it. So what have you all got for your tea tonight? You got anything nice? I'm starting to get hungry now, that's why I'm thinking about food. So what have we got? My husband and my daughter have got like a sausage wrap. So it's sausage and egg and cheese in a wrap. So I'm trying to cut down, so I've got lean turkey with Mediterranean vegetables and then a sauce over the top. So my daughter is upstairs. Are you watching, Sophia? Say hello if you are. So I dyed my hair black on Friday, and look, or was it Thursday? Could have been Thursday. And it dyed my nails blue and my neck blue and everything else. It was a nightmare to get off. My nails are all still blue, look, from hair dye. And I was wearing gloves. That's the thing. Oh, everyone's gone quiet on me now. Say hello if you're still here. Oh, that's Susanna messaging me about that video with Robert Smith in it. So don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Oh My Goth Jenny, and there's loads and loads of background photos and videos on that. Then you can message me on there as well if you want, because you can't message people on YouTube. Oh, you're still here. Good. Veggie curry. Ooh, sounds nice. I'm making a sandwich. Cool. I am a bit hungry at the moment. Oh, actually, when I put my glasses on, I can see that really well. My face looks so pale, doesn't it? And I'm not even wearing a white foundation. So what have you got in your sandwich? So Shadow Banter, you've got a channel, haven't you? How are you getting on with your channel? Is it going well? Chicken, ooh, sounds nice. I've been trying to eat a bit more protein just lately because I get a lot of joint pain, and I always have. And apparently it's because I'm not eating enough protein. So I've been trying to eat like Greek yogurt and more meat, chicken, and stuff like that. Eggs. Yeah, I've been trying to up my protein and down the carbs. But it's not as easy as it sounds. That manic panic is quite strong. Yes, it is. I don't think I'm going to be using it ever again. And has it made my hair black? I'm a little bit colourblind as well. Hold on. Has it actually blackened my hair? Doesn't look it. It's blackened my fingernails though. Ooh. It's going great. Just gained a sub like a few minutes ago. I have so many ideas. Yeah, well, I've got a notebook and I write down all my ideas in it. And I've got about 100 different ideas written down now. So I haven't got a very good memory, so if I get an idea, I like to write it down so I don't forget about it. So I want to be visiting, like in the summer, loads of different churches and graveyards and things like that. Doing less of this, sitting in front of a camera, and more out filming. But I'm waiting for the weather to get better. The weather has been rubbish here. I don't know if it's... Whereabouts are you, Shadow Banter? So my channel's now, or this video is now coming up to a 2-hour mark. Usually it goes off for about 3 seconds when it hits the 2-hour mark and then comes back. So if I go, don't go, because I'll be back again. Oh, you're in Florida. I thought you were in the UK. What's the weather like there? I bet it's brilliant, isn't it? So do you follow all the other YouTubers such as Black Friday and Rowena Cravenheart and all them? Sunny's, she's here. Star Raven and Toxic Tears, Angela Benedict. Do you follow all of them? Because you can get ideas. Don't copy them, but you can get ideas from them. Yeah, so what I do, when I first started, I used to look at the big YouTubers like Black Friday and say, well, she did a video in so-and-so, I can make one, but change it a bit. So I'm not directly copying her. Very sunny, hot at the moment, and I follow some. Oh, well, I wish it was sunny and hot here. It was freezing and windy here. Very black. Oh, good. It looks brown to me, but that's just me, I think. Yeah, I wore gloves, and I wore thick, like cleaning gloves when I was doing it, and still got dye on my hands through the gloves. Yeah, and I've got blue nails now because of Manic Panic hair dye. So if you're here and you like gothy videos, please subscribe to Shadow Banter when you finish watching me. She has a good channel as well. So, should I take this makeup off on the camera? Ugh, what's this? Glitter. Shall I take this off right now on the camera, or shall I do it afterwards? Shall I keep it on till my husband gets home from work? Thanks for the shout out, I appreciate it. That's fine. So I'm in a quite a big town in the UK called Lowestoft, and it's the most easterly town in Britain. So the most easterly point of Britain is like 5 minutes walk from here, and it's a big round thing on the floor, and it's got loads of arrows pointing like so many miles to Paris, so many miles to Amsterdam, and all the way round, all different points around the world. But there's nothing else there. Now, Land's End and John O'Groats have all got visitor centres and cafes and restaurants and stuff. We've got nothing, just a round bit of concrete on the floor. So it's a bit pointless, really. I'd really like to open a little shop or a kiosk or something there. That would be good. So I suppose that will never happen. God, that bright light is really giving me a headache. Leave it on, okay. So I'm nearing the level 2 monetization on my channel now. I only need a few more watch hours and I'm there. So hopefully that will happen soon. So when I started this channel, it's just about 2 years ago I started it, but I wasn't thinking about making any money. I was just doing it for fun, and then I realized eventually I could actually make money out of it. So that would be nice to get something back. I've put a lot of work and effort and stuff into this channel. So it's going to go off any moment now, just for a few seconds. So I haven't gone, just wait and it'll come back. It always goes off when it gets to the 2-hour mark. Ah, hi Star. What have you been up to today? Are you making another brilliant video? As you can see, I've just done this, which is supposed to be Forest Fairy Goth. And there are leaves and vines and a butterfly. There's a butterfly here and loads of vines and leaves. So when I've finished doing this, I can download this video onto my phone, and I'm going to edit it into a makeup tutorial. It will be up in 15 minutes. All right, so you put yours on at 6 o'clock as well, same as I do. You look amazing. Oh, thank you. I bet you look amazing at the moment as well, because you always look amazing. Creeper last night were great, Star. Yeah. So next Monday I'll be doing another makeup tutorial. What would you like to see next week? Have you got any ideas for me? Hannah had a medieval weapon and some spiky boots. Wow. What about doing a creeper inspired makeup tutorial next week with blood coming out of my mouth? What do you think about that? Wait a minute, I can't see that. Like a flail? What's a flail? Definitely. I'm glad you had fun. Maybe I'll do a creeper one next week. What greens did you use? Oh, right. I used this set from the Gothic Beauty magazine, which has got these colours in it. I used mainly that, and then I used, where is it? I used that brush to put it on, and then I used, no, not that. I used an eyeliner, which I can't find now. Oh, well, that's vanished. There's a vanishing act again. I've got a green eyeliner that looks exactly like that. And that's what I used to do the darker edges, if you know what I mean. So, but it's vanished into thin air. Never mind. Oh well. Right, all done. It's like a ball with spikes on it on a chain. Maybe makeup in the style of how a song feels, like makeup Say Love Song by The Cure makes you feel. Good idea, yeah. Hi Jenny. Hi Creepy Crafts. Why am I saying hi Jenny to myself? The album cover has a character on it who is supposed to be Mistress of Death, and she has medieval weapons. Okay. Hi Creepy Crafts. So the live didn't go off at the 2-hour mark like it usually does. That's unusual. Let's put all them things back in this bag before I lose something else. Because this is the bag, this is the makeup bag I'm taking to Whitby. Last thing I want is to get to Whitby and go, where's my makeup? So, wait a minute, this is it. Here we are. This is the Lashy Doodle green eyeliner. This is what I put on here, and then I did dots. So that's what I used for that. Looking beautiful. Oh, thank you. I have nightmares about, you know what I said about I was insomnia last night and the night before. I have nightmares of turning up to Whitby and going, I forgot my makeup bag. But you know, like you can buy Goth makeup galore in Whitby. So I hope you have a great time at Whitby. Oh, thank you. That's a week on Thursday we go there. So there will be loads of videos for you to watch of that, and I might even do a live in Whitby, like sat on a bench or something, do a live of Goths walking by. But there's hardly any internet in Whitby. Last time I went there, the 5G was absolutely rubbish. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But that's the aim anyway. I want to go back to Whitby. Last time I went to Whitby, I felt like I didn't have enough makeup. Yes. There's no such thing as too much. Even this is not too much for Whitby. This is mild for Whitby. Yeah. But anyway, let's not talk about it now, because I will get too excited and then I won't be able to sleep again tonight. I'm not going to start getting excited until about this time next week. Famous last words. So let's look at this Creeper album that you were on about. Hi Red Velvet. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, I can see, yeah. Okay. Right, so maybe I can do a makeup tutorial of them. We'll see. So what you been up to today then, Red Velvet? Anything nice? Some of the people who go to Whitby that I've seen in videos dress like very elegantly, but I don't know how many of them actually care for the music. Yeah, I know, but what can you do? So if you've got any comments on that, save them for Wednesday, 4 o'clock on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing a discussion about whether or not it's goth to want to dress up and have your picture taken in goth events, not just Whitby, like anywhere. So save your comments for Wednesday. Or write down what you want to say and then read it out to me or type it out to me. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to be talking about on Wednesday. And it's been, so far, it's been a really lively discussion on my Facebook page about that. So it looks like there's going to be lots of opinions tomorrow's. What's that mean? Oh, tomorrow's goes sold out like wildfire. It always goes so annoying. Yes, it did. But I've seen that there's somebody else going to be playing at the October one. There's going to be somebody else playing famous. They've hinted at something, but I can't work out who it is. And it's going to be at the Royal Hotel. I've got hiccups. At the Royal Hotel. When Black Friday went to Whitby, she did say that she could tell who was and wasn't goth. Yeah, you can, yeah. And I met Black Friday then. That was in 2024. I met Black Friday that weekend. I said hello to her. But I wasn't YouTubing then. So actually I made my first video at the 2024 Whitby Goth weekend. That was my first ever video. And when you look at it, you can see that it's really rubbish. I've got the camera angles all wrong and everything. But I met Black Friday that weekend as well. And that was great. In a way though, it's good that people want to take part in our subculture, isn't it? In a way that's good really, because as long as they find that they can enjoy being goth, even if it's just for a weekend, surely that's a good thing for us. Anyway, I'm going to have to go now. So thank you all for watching. Was she nice to you? Yeah, she was, yeah. I got a hug off her. So I'm going to have to go now. Thank you all for watching, especially those who keep coming back to my channel. I'm really grateful for that. I'm eternally grateful for that. So thank you for coming back. If you are new, please subscribe. I do 4 live broadcasts every week, and I do at least 1 long form video. I do shorts and I do posts. And you can also follow me on Instagram. It's Oh My Goth Jenny. Oh, Iodi, I'm going now. Thank you for coming though. I'm now saying goodbye. I do shorts and I do posts and I do you can find me on Instagram. It's Oh My Goth Jenny, and also I have a Facebook group called Oh My Goth as well. Some of my friends have met her, so I presume she's nice. Yes, she was nice. Yeah, very cool makeup. Good to see you for a moment. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming anyway. I'll be I'll be editing this video. I'm going to put it onto my phone, and then I'm going to edit down the video so that it's a makeup tutorial, and then put it in the video section. So thank you for watching. Hi Marina, I'm just going now though. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on Wednesday at 4 o'clock for a discussion.